And I just said to an elephant, good elephant.
That's a good one, JC.
Well, if I had a lot of press, I could make someone's dream come true.
Is that someone me?
No.
You know, Stu isn't even short for Stuart. It is short for stupid.
I don't even know what it is.
Ow!
That's not a pie, it's a pasty.
Why? But then they told me that I'm not sure. Apparently this is just glandular.
I'm as fun with Glasgow.
And now, and now, and now, and now, and then.
Here's more catchphrase. Give me the eggs.
Okay guys, thanks for coming. Sorry for calling you all in here at such short notice. It's just, I've been reading through some of our memos, and there seems to be an awful lot of them mentioning a bouncy castle. What's going on?
Well, yeah, we bought a bouncy castle.
Wait, what?
We've been telling you about this for ages. We needed a bouncy castle, so we got a bouncy castle.
This is literally the first I've heard of it.
We asked you when we bought it. You signed off on it.
I think I'd know if I bought a bouncy castle, guys.
Well, apparently not.
I'm really confused. I don't see how this is even possible. Are you sure we actually have a bouncy castle?
Yes. Here's the receipt.
Well, that could be for anything.
Here's the box it came in.
No, that could have been the box for anything.
Here's a selfie of me shaking hands with the bouncy castle salesman.
Well, that guy could be anyone.
And now, look, the bouncy castle is sitting right over there.
Well, that could be anything.
I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you. You own a bouncy castle now.
But this is ridiculous. I'm 25. If I was going to have a bouncy castle, I'd have known about it ages ago.
Oh, well, that's the thing. We've been trying to bring this up with you for ages.
Literally for years.
This is absolutely the first thing I've heard about it.
What about that time when you said, it's a shame I don't have a bouncy castle? And then we were all like, yeah, maybe you should get one.
I don't remember that.
What about when we had the 300 video party? And you were like, this party would be so much better if we had a bouncy castle. And we were like, yes. Yes, it would.
But that was like 5 years ago. How long has this been going on for?
Honestly, I think this goes back a lot further than you'd think.
And remember that time you were hanging out with all those people who had bouncy castles? And you got really sad because they all had such nice bouncy castles. And you didn't have one, I do remember that.
Here it comes.
Guys, are you trying to tell me I have a bouncy castle?
For God's sake, are you only just getting this?
I'm just really confused about this. This is like looking at a picture of a vase for ages, then suddenly seeing two faces. I need some time to think this over.
Okay, that's fine. In the meantime, we can look out some more evidence to prove that you have a bouncy castle.
Well, no, don't do that. Where are you even getting this stuff from? Look, guys, I'm honestly not convinced that I even have a bouncy castle at all. I wish I'd never inquired about this. I think I was happier not knowing. Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this issue on hold for the time being, at least until I can get my head around it.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
In the meantime, we're not going to tell anyone about this.
I don't see why. Having a bouncy castle isn't something to be ashamed of, you know.
Well, I know that, but I don't want to go around telling everyone I have a bouncy castle, only to find out I don't have one at all.
That seems unlikely at this stage.
I don't care. For the time being, not a word to sewage, okay?
I feel like sewage is probably going to be fine about this.
Not a word to sewage.
Okay.
You see, I said we shouldn't tell him.
It's good that we got over that whole misunderstanding about me punching you.
It is. I feel like we can just hang out and everything's fine again.
Just as long as you don't put Bouncy in the corner again.
Yeah, I definitely won't do that. So what do you think about bouncy castles? Bouncy castles? I don't know, I've never really given much thought to it. They're fine, I guess. Why do you ask? No reason, just normal conversation. Right. I mean, if I was having a party, a bouncy castle would be pretty fun, but I don't really know anyone that has one. Well, there you go. I guess you just don't know anyone. William, do you have a bouncy castle? What? Why? Why do you ask that? You're just acting a bit... You know what? It doesn't matter. Can you just hang on a moment? Guys, emergency meeting. I think Sewage knows about the bouncy castle.
It's been 5 minutes. I thought you weren't telling him.
I wasn't! He must have psychic powers or something. He's worked it out.
Look, calm down. Did he actually say that he knew you had a bouncy castle?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then he probably doesn't. You're just projecting. Calm down.
No, you're right. You're right. We just need to not tell Sewage about the bouncy castle. We'll just not even mention anything bouncy castle related in conversation. We can do this. Project Keep the Bouncy Castle Secret is go.
You're such an idiot.
I'm back. That's my favourite Vivian quote. Yeah, I prefer, and now the story continues. Well, that's also true, because our conversation abruptly halted when you ran off back then. Yeah, I had to go and brush my hair. Alright, well, that's not a bad look on you. You look slightly less bald than usual. Aw, thanks. I also have a bouncy castle. Wait, so you do have a bouncy castle? Shit. Guys, I messed up. Sewage knows about the bouncy castle. How? I told him about the bouncy castle. He definitely knows at least as much as I do now.
I thought you said you weren't going to tell him.
I wasn't. I'm just really bad at keeping secrets.
Out of interest, how did he take it?
He was actually fine about it. He took it better than I did.
You see, I thought he probably would. I didn't see why you needed to try and keep it a secret in the first place.
Because if I kept it to myself, there was still a chance that it wasn't real. Like, I still had the hope that it was all just in my imagination.
William, you have a fucking bouncy castle in your office. This is already real.
Aww. At least it's just Sewage. No one else seems to have twigged about the bouncy castle situation yet.
Yes, that's probably for the best. It's a bit early to be advertising that information.
Just don't do anything stupid. Like, make a video that's a really thinly veiled analogy for this situation. Come on, guys. How stupid do you think I am?
I'm not going to tell anyone about my new balloon. Hello, William. I have a new balloon.
Oh, god damn it!
Still don't know what I was waiting for. Time was running wild, million dead-end streets, and every time I thought I'd got it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet. Then I turned myself to face me, but I never caught a glimpse of how the others must see the faker. Much too fast to take that test. Changes. Turn and face the strange. Changes.
What am I going to do with a bouncy castle?